y'all, Gojiberryt here. We're going to try this again. If I get cut off, I'll do part 2 and continue it. I wanted to talk first thing. We're going to do a candida juice today because candida can be a real issue for a lot of people. It's an overgrowth. It can cause mucus and sinus and yeast infections and just all kinds of stuff. And so sometimes when you're first starting out and you're new to fasting and juice feasting, solid food vacation, I know I had to do it, you have to starve the candida. Those little boogers feed on sugar. So you want to stay away from the citrus, the apples, the carrots, anything that turns to fructose in your body. And stick with something like this one that we're going to do. Spinach, kale, cucumber, celery, and maybe a little bit of lemon. And speaking of lemon, I want to talk a minute about my morning protocol. A lot of times if you're having cleansing reactions, if you drink your 32 ounces of water first thing in the morning when you get up, some of that stuff just kind of goes away, like headaches and aches and pains and stuff like that. I had plenty of cleansing reactions, trust me. And still have some occasionally, you know, you just have to listen to your body. 32 ounces of water. And what I do, because some of the gurus say salt water and some of them say lemon water, and so I do both. I start off with 32 ounces of water. I put a pinch of Himalayan, a pinch of Redmond's Real, and a pinch of Celtic. So I'm getting the deep sea minerals, the deep salt mines of Utah minerals, the high mountain Himalayan minerals. And you just need just a tiny little bit. I just put just like a shake of the Himalayan and put a little tiny pinch of each of these. And then I drink half of the water. And then the other half, I use lemon. And I squeeze my lemons. I cut off the ends. Let's see if you guys can see this. I cut off the ends. Let me do it. Let's see. I may have to lower the camera down just a little. Let's see. Can you see it right there? Okay. I cut off the ends, throw them in the compost bowl, and then I cut them in half. This is kind of a crummy knife. Anyway, you put this in your little juice squeezer. I do it by hand. You squeeze it. I'm going to put it in the bowl because I'm going to use some in the juice that we're going to make. I squeeze them, then I turn them over, squeeze them again, and then I put them both in there together, squeeze them again. You get ultimate juice this way. It's a lot easier to juice your citrus, your lemons, and your limes with one of these things. And it'll make your arms strong too, and your hands. It's really good. But then I save these, and I use them for hiking and whatnot, rub them all over to keep the mosquitoes away, or I put them on the patio to keep the little mice, field mice away. I'm on the first floor, and so they like to come up and eat my aloe veras, and I've discovered that if you put these out there, it keeps the mosquitoes away, and your orange peels and your grapefruit peels, all your citrus is great for keeping bugs away. In your garden too, and your plants too. But I'm going to go ahead and squeeze these lemons up later. But you squeeze one lemon in the rest of your water, and then you drink it. And I'll tell you what, it makes a huge difference. It just gets things moving and stops some of the aches and pains and stuff. So I suggest that first thing in the morning when you're doing your bathroom protocol. I've already done mine. I've done my skin brushing, my teeth brushing, and getting ready for the day. And if y'all don't know what skin brushing is, watch John's video on the Solid Food Vacation seminar that he did. It's about an hour long, but he talks about that. It's fabulous, man. My skin is just awesome. And at first that brush was real rough, but now my body just craves it. It's like, oh, that feels so good, especially on my back. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. Oh, I wanted to talk a minute about what we're going to juice. We've got baby organic spinach. And this is about 4 cups. I know what these bowls hold, so this is about 7 to 8 cups of spinach. And then I've got 1 head of celery, and that's about 7 cups. Am I still recording? I guess so. I never know. This thing just shuts off sometimes. So I'm thinking about getting a new camera and a new setup, a new Mac. My laptop's out of date, so And cucumber. This is one large cucumber and one small or medium-sized cucumber. And I cut these in pickle shape so they fit down in the thing real good. The top, whatever that is. And then I've got some kale. So we're gonna juice that up and let you know how much I get. I'm shooting for about 32 ounces. And that'll give me a couple of drinks during the daytime. But this one is a great one when you're first starting out. It might be a little boring, but you need to give your body 10 days of killing those little candida boogers off. You know, they're the bad bacteria that cause issues in our body. You want the beneficial bacteria, but not the bad bacteria. So, until we meet again, I'm just going to say happy trails, and I'm going to catch you on the fly on the next video, part 2 of candida juice. May call it celery, spinach, cucumber, kale, candida juicing. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one, part 2. Don't forget to watch. Love you.